This is take two, guys. Me and Charlie tried it yesterday. We tried coming out and setting up the stove in the Lavvu, and we basically went across a farmer's field that had just been cut with the tractor, turned into hay, but he'd not baled it up. So we walked through. Charlie starts sneezing, and poof, hay fever, really bad. He couldn't see. So we had to, as soon as we got there, we basically had to come back. So I've come on my own Sunday now. So we're going to attempt it again, but they've bailed it this time. But I think the farmer was still around that area because I saw him walking up. So I've come back the opposite way, the normal way where I come through over winter. But as you can see, it's all grown up. That's where the road is, just over there. You can't see nothing. And the area that I'm trying to get to, I'll just spin it round, is that. It's through all this dense fern woodland. There's the stream, the river, and there again, full of ferns. That's where I've come through. I've just used this game trail here. So I'm hoping this game trail will lead me to where we need to go, and then we can have a couple of hours relaxation in the woods, try out the new stove, and see if it's fit for purpose. Get rid of that, so we don't need it. Looks like I need a new bag for this, it's splitting. So I'll have to have a look what I can come up with. So yeah, the golf ball trick, we're going to use that again. For inside the top of the Lavvu. Then over the top, just loop it through. You're pretty secure there. This ain't going to come down. We're alright with that. Now, it's meant to rain about 3 o'clock. I'm hoping to be away before then. We're looking about 11:15 now, something like that, 11:20. So we should have enough time to cook something up and see how she fares. Right, so I've secured it up. So what we're going to do is find out where you want to face, where you want to be looking. Because the main thing is when you're out camping, you don't want to be just looking at a tree. You want to be looking at trees. So yeah, you want to when you're doing this type of technique, you want to be setting it up so you can actually see something. That's my point. Okay, so we'll go back. And I want to be looking out into that direction where you can actually see something. That's where we saw the deer over that end, so that's where we'll be having it, I reckon. So that's it, guys, we're all set up. That didn't go too bad at all, actually. I've only had to make a few changes to a couple of these pegs, but it's gone up pretty fast. You'd think so, wouldn't you? How long have we had it now? Over a year? Oh man. But yeah, that's looking pretty cool. So just having a look, this is where we had the stove out last time, so we're going to go for that hole, I think. So I'm just going to swap it about, take that one off. That'll be the door. Ooh. Just before I open this up, what do you think? So I'm starting a new thing where I'm collecting badges off other YouTubers, other wild campers, you know, bushcraftsmen. My plan is to, every time I come out, have a new one to pop on the Lavvu, or when I'm using the Lavvu. So the first one is TA Outdoors, so go check his channel out. You guys probably know who he is, everybody knows who TA Outdoors is, but I met him at the bushcraft show, and what a nice bloke he is, really nice. So I picked that up off his wife, she was down there as well, and this one's an iron-on one, so this is the reason why this one's gone on first. I bought another two prior to this one, so they're going to go on when I can get them actually stitched on, because this was, like I say, this is an iron-on patch. So I'll get the other one, we'll pop that on after it's been stitched, we'll take you out and we'll let you have a look at that one too. So that's, yeah, TA Outdoors. If you've not heard of him, go check him out on YouTube. I'll put a link in his in the description to his channel. Just one more thing before we finish this section. If you are interested in wanting me to promote your channel, send me a link to where you can buy your patches from, and I'll gladly pay for any patch that I like, and you'll get a shout out on the channel. A little link in the description to your channel, and yeah, just pop in a link. I'll try and get one a month, and then we can start stitching them on. All right, cheers. This is a new little purchase from Amazon for £8. It's just a barrel bag, so I can keep all the stuff. Now all the stove equipment is actually in here now, so it's great. So there's the Flue. So light, so light. That's the cowl. The stove itself, and also the heat arrestor. This is what we want to try out today. I'm hoping it's going to be okay, but we'll see. Right, okay, so stove out first. Keep all these little bags in the big bag. The heat arrestor. You've seen in my other video, Ken's actually modded this bread bin for me. So thank you very much, Ken. So as you can see, we've bolted the actual lid on of the bread bin, and then cut two holes, one in the top, one in the bottom. That's for where the flue goes. I've drilled in the holes to vent out, just let a little bit of air escape, or heat escape I should say. We've also got these, which are two springs, which are going to attach small chains right up to the top of the cowl, and that'll hold it stable a little bit better as well, and stop it from dropping down and into the tent and into the flue. And then last but not least is your cowl top. I need to get a decent bag. Sorry about the Morrison's bag. You know me, come on. Professionalism isn't my forte. So that's the cowl there. Right, set it up. I've actually brought this as well, just to stop the floor from burning, scorching. It's best to try and look after the environment that you're in. Oh, also, just want to show you this as well. 1 second. It's probably easier than taking it off. So, tent pegs. So what I've done in the bottom of there, I don't know if you can see it, but I drilled 4 holes around the base of the actual stove, because it's so light, and any gust of wind is going to just like pull it over. So I've drilled a couple of holes there, get a tent peg in and just slot it into place into the ground, and that should grip it. There we go. And then the last one at the back. Sorry you can't see. There we go. There. And that's pretty sturdy, that. That, hopefully, isn't going anywhere. And if it does, I'll be out of here in a flash. We're looking pretty good there. It's not the quietest. So if you remember in the first initial burn video that we put up, now it's a lot easier to fold up on your own. You can do it basically on your own, you don't need a second person. Whereas the first time it was really hard work. So I've been thinking about how to actually do this now, so I'm just going to put one at the bottom, one at the top. There we go, we got it. Oh, that worked fast, wasn't it? Okay, we lost the end. I mean, things like this to me outweigh the fact that you're not carrying heavy tubing. I couldn't have done it with a motorcycle exhaust. It was a bad idea, that. Really bad idea. So, like I say, all I'm doing is just fitting these in now. And hopefully it'll keep the shape. What we want. Well, that is a pretty tight fit. Pretty tight fit. That ain't going anywhere. As you can see, the flue is extra sharp. I should have really wore gloves. But yeah. There we go. We're in. There goes that. Right, so we're pretty much ready. All we need to do now is line it up. So, yesterday, before we went, I stashed all the wood that we brought. Now, yeah, it's summer, yeah, it's dry. There is bits of wood here, but I brought it up mainly for the winter. So, I found a little stash place, which is just down here. So, it's a little bit awkward to get to, but whoa, here it is. Wood stash. In here is our little wood stash, look. some in there and we've got some down there. So it's just going to keep it dry. I just figure with this leaning tree, we ain't going to get much rain pelting down on it. So let's just get it up there. And then, as and when we need it, we've got a supply for winter then. So, in that tinder pouch. So I've got rid of the petroleum jelly, the Vaseline. Not totally, but I've got rid of the bottle. And I'm just going to replenish it every couple of camps. And there's plenty in there now. So what I've done, I've just coated them and just put them in a plastic bag. There's plenty in there. Just to get this going, because it's so humid and hot, and this wood is just ridiculously dry. I think we should only need a couple. That'll do. So we'll see if we can light this baby up. We're in. So yeah, problem is the pint was leaning right against this this branch. It's not too bad. The problem being is the branch is covered with moss, really dry moss. And if that went up, wow. So I stuck one of the pieces of tinder in just to hopefully keep it well away. But other than that, it's looking pretty cool. So I've got all the kit in there. Obviously not brought my bed or my sleeping bag this time because it's just a test. But the weight wise, it wasn't too bad at all. I can manage it easily on my own. A few sparks coming out of there. This is that same wood that I've been using. It's pine, I think, and that's why you're getting a lot of sparks. It's not too bad. It's very brittle though. These are nice size logs to actually just go straight in. Can't go too big with this stove. I've opened it out, guys. Make a bit more room in here. It doesn't need to be shut up like it was. So I'm just gonna prepare the food. So I've got a little open L knife for my birthday off my mum and dad, which is just perfect for cutting food up. So we'll get that done. I've just put some water on the kettle, so I'm hoping it'll boil pretty sharpish now that the stove's been on quite some time now. Going through the wood. Luckily we've got some more stash. Just keep feeding it in slowly. I don't want to overkill it this time like I did just before. The only trouble with this, having this here, is you can't actually see where you put in the wood. I think we're alright there. Okay. So yeah, as I said, we've got a little bit of spam. I might as well eat it all up. Oh yeah. Well, I want to say congratulations to Lee as well of Step Away from the Screen. He actually completed the coast to coast for a very good cause. He's an ex-squaddy himself, and he did it for other squaddies that have come out with PTSD. So he's got a GoFundMe page, so I'll put a link to that as well for you to just nip over, have a look at his website, and just have a look at the GoFundMe page as well. You know, if you can spare a £5 or whatever for a really good cause to help our boys get back, you know, to normality really. People who aren't in the armed forces don't have a clue. I don't have a clue, you know, but you imagine what they go through. So what's £5? Just go and have a look at it, guys. See what you can do. All right, cheers for that. Anybody want their teeth pulling out? So yeah, you've probably seen this in that other video, but I purchased that off eBay because I thought it would be a perfect fit around the stove. You know, the actual the Flue. But it's 6 inches, whereas that is 2. I was hoping it at 5. I was hoping that I could manipulate it somehow and get it fitting, but it ain't. But it'll get pretty close, a lot closer than a frying pan would. So that's perfect for a sausage or two, something like that. We'll give that a crack as well. Tell you what, I mean, I know it's a warm day, but this is great, and I think it'll be enough for those cold winter nights, as long as I've got enough wood and a decent sleeping bag, because obviously it's not going to carry on. I'm not going to be putting wood on through the night. Once it's gone, it's gone. And it's not like those bigger stoves where they'll keep going for an hour and a half or whatever. But this one will be out in less than 20 minutes, 30 minutes max. So I still need that warm sleeping bag and not the bouncing bomb Arctic sleeping bag. Way too heavy. See what I mean? It would have been the perfect fitment. It would have just wrapped around the Flue, but it ain't happening. Right, let's see how that goes. It's sizzling. It is, it's working. Cheers everybody. So I'm pretty much utilising every part of the stove now. So I've got the kettle on the simmer. We've got the sausage right at the back. That's starting to cook through nicely. As you can see, the fat's bubbling away there. And then I've just popped on top the spam. Put a bit of oil in the dish, and as you can see, that's bubbling too. It's working. This was my concern, whether I would have to bring out another cook kit in order to get a meal as well in winter. But I'm hoping I don't have to do a proper sizzle. I'm really impressed. I'm so happy. You know, quite a lot of hard work there to actually get it to a standard of what I want. A lot of man hours and a lot of cost as well, but we managed it. Ken, I know you'll be watching this, buddy. Thank you so much for what you've done. I could not have done this without you, man. I have, like I say, I have the ideas and things like that, but to put it into practice and the tools that you would need to do something like this, I just haven't got it. But cheers for that, buddy. Oh, this knife is brilliant. So good. Just hoping it'll stay sharp so that I don't have to start sharpening it. Because you know what happens when I start sharpening things, guys. It don't work out. This really does smell good. Really good. That's my view outside. A really chilled afternoon. That's pretty much done. So that's took, what are we on now? It is 2:30, so it's just over half an hour to cook everything. Which I don't think that's too bad really, because like I say, what else are you going to be doing in the winter months? We're done. I know it ain't much, but it's a meal and it's been cooked by the stove, so I'm pretty chuffed. Awesome work. And we'll have a brew afterwards. Really good. It's hot, cooked. I'm pretty chuffed. Really chuffed, in fact. I can now rest assured, whatever I bring, as long as there's enough wood, it'll get cooked within the hour. Absolutely roasting in there. And pretty roomy as well. So obviously in the winter months I will be sat in this chair. I'll have my bed up as well, which I'll have at one of the corners. My rucksack in here as well. But there'll be enough room. This fold away bed will just put that chair will just fold down. I'm chuffed. Right, that's pretty much us guys, we're done. I'm just finishing my last brew and we'll start packing away. Well, I've already started actually, I've put a few things away. But seriously impressed, I really am. I don't keep going on about it, but I'm pretty chuffed. This is what I wanted for winter, so I can carry it on. I would have done anyway. I would have gone out without a blooming stove. I've just got a decent sleeping bag. But I fancy this. I like this type of camping. And I like woodland camping. I know we've not done many hikes actually. We've not been up any mountains so far this year. But it's coming up to the 6-week holidays, so I'm hoping that me and Charlie can get out and get on a couple. But this is my main way of camping. I like it, you know, wild camping. I like being in a forest, woodland. It's relaxing. It just calms my. Whoa! There we go again. That was a piece of wood that I've used to separate the flue from the big tree branch, so it keeps falling down every time it moves. I thought it was a Sasquatch actually throwing stones at me, Lavvu, telling me to move on, but no, it ain't. Sorry about that, the battery went. So yeah, this is my probably main camping area, doing woodland and things like that, rather than going on hikes and things. Although I do like walking and such, the kit that I've got doesn't really allow us to go that far. We'll get up a mountain, me and Charlie. Charlie helps out, but the main one is doing things like this in woodlands. So I'm hoping that you'll stick with it, and I'll try and bring obviously new content to the channel, such as little review things. I'm not a reviewer. I like what I like, and if I like it, I'll tell you. If I don't like it, I'll tell you. So I'll be bringing that into the channel and things like that, so yeah, hopefully you'll stick with us. Right, just one last quick look at the setup before I take it down. Everything's been moved, took everything out. I'm going to get rid of the leftover logs. I'll put them in the little hide-yo, and then we'll pack up the Lavvu and the stove and get out of here. Well, that is pretty much it, guys. We're all tidied up, packed away. This is the area where we had it, and just below the camera, which I'll take a shot of, that's where we had the stove. Was a little bit blackened underneath, but nowhere near as much as what it would have been. So that's all cleared up and gone. Rest of the wood's been packed away and put down in our little wood shelter. Rubbish is there, everything else is packed away, so we're done. So thank you so much for watching. I hope it's been fun, and if you think it has been fun and you'd like to see more of it, why not hit that subscribe button? And then also, if you could comment and possibly give thumbs up if you enjoyed it, I'd be much appreciated. Alright, till the next one, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.